Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Jordan Perez. I'm 23 years old. My first year of being a licensed barber, I made six figures. I made $126,000. My second year, I made $168,000 and bought my first rental property. And my third year, I'm on pace currently to hit over $200,000 and actually open up my first barbershop this year. And I currently coach in a program where we help barbers go and scale up their businesses and make more money, make six figures as a barber cutting hair. And I say all that not to brag or boast, but just to give you guys context on who I am and kind of where I'm at in my life. Also just like to checkpoint this video for the future. And I just want to have I want to put more content out there, right? I have so many conversations with barbers, and I just have a feeling that videos like these are wanted, are desired, right? People want to be poured into. People want help, and I want to help more and more barbers. And I think the only way that I can have more conversations and build those relationships is by doing something like content. And after my long intro, now I can talk about what I want to talk about. Something that has really been on my mind recently is the power of environment, right? And how much it influences everything about you and how much really weight it carries. Like, I used to live in Indiana, and I had certain relationships in Indiana. I had certain like romantic and non-romantic relationships, or just relationships like with my family, with my friends, with a girlfriend that I had at the time, with my coworkers, right? Relationships with certain habits that I had, and just like overall my environment, or my home environment. And something that I've realized is I've been able to change so much in moving to Florida and becoming a barber, being in a barbershop, and dealing with just like older men. Like, all the men that I deal with now, all the majority of people that I deal with are older men, and they're able to pour into me in such a way, right, where I just have a different level of maturity than what I had in Indiana. I've grown so much, and my environment has changed so much. And I think the point of this video is I just want to talk about some of my thoughts around environment, right? So I think about things like this, right? I think about what you're hearing. I think through conversations, through like audio, like the music or the books that you're listening or not listening to, right? I think about the conversations that you're having. Like, what do you find funny? What are you talking about? Like, are we just gossiping about people? Are we just talking about sports all the time? Or are we having conversations that are breeding growth and opportunity and challenging and asking these tough, difficult questions, right? Like, are you around men that are going to press you on things like religion, or are going to, be of high character and kind of influence you in that way as well? Like, I've been around people that just come from so many different zip codes, and just to see how much their zip code influences the type of opportunities that are available to them, the way that they think and process things are huge. And I think I've just seen such a correlation between the environments that I'm in, intentional or unintentional, and my growth as a person. So now I'm a lot more intentional about the environments that I put myself in and the people that I put myself around, because I've just seen such a correlation in the past. So like, I would say to somebody else that if you're not necessarily liking where you are, start to observe your environment, right? In every single detail. Think about the people that you see, the conversations you have, like your phone. Like, who do you follow on social media? Like, when I was single, I followed a bunch of chicks. Now, bro, I might follow one or two because they're happy to be barbers, right? But like, I'm not following them because they're a chick. I'm following them because they're a barber, if that makes sense. Versus before, I would just follow hella chicks because I just wanted to see chicks on my Instagram. But when you're in a relationship and you're gawking over girls on Instagram, it don't make no sense, right? Or for example, I used to play video games. I don't play video games anymore. I'm working, right? Like, I don't even have a TV in my bedroom. I charge my phone in the other room so I can wake up earlier in the morning. Like, there's so many changes that I've made to my environment. Or like, for example, changing who I cut hair next to in the barbershop, changing who I spend time with in the morning and who I spend time with when I'm off. Like, I would just say that if you don't like where you are right now, in terms of your mental space, is start to observe your environment, observe your phone, observe your home life, observe the people that you deal with on a regular basis. Because man, I've just seen such a change in that, and I would intentionally say, put yourself around people that you admire, right? Put people that can pour into you, people that can teach you, people that you feel like maybe are better than you in some areas, to where you can learn from them and you can leverage, that relationship into you building yourself in character. Like, I feel like a lot of the men that I'm around and women that I'm around are better than me in something. And I love that because I'm able to ask them questions and be genuinely interested in them and learn and just develop myself. And then the one constant in your whole life is you. Like, that's something that Dre told me. Dre told me that, like, the one constant in your life is you. Outside of, just God always being there. Like, you are always going to be a part of your life. Your wife could leave you. Your kids are eventually going to leave you. Your friends, your business partners, your dog, all that type of stuff, right? Everything is going to change. But you are always going to be a part of your life. So something I think about is that the fact that I'm always going to be I'm always going to be with myself. I'm always going to keep my character with me. And since I know that, and since I know I want to be a man of high character, I purposely try to surround myself with people with character that I admire. Because how I do anything is how I do everything. And I'm going to carry my character with me. So my character is one of the most important things that I'm working on developing right now. And bro, I want to serve. I want to serve people. I want to help people. It moves my heart. It fulfills me when I could feel like I'm benefiting somebody else and that I'm improving somebody else's life, and my sacrifice or my hard work is not going in vain, and there's somebody else on the other side that is getting a good end of the deal, right? But yeah, right? I mean, that's what I have. That's what I have for now, right? I'm going to have more and more videos where I share more and more about the thoughts that I'm having. I have so many thoughts, and I just want to record these things for the future. I want to become a better speaker, a better communicator. I want to build relationships with people where I can help and where I can serve them. And I think a way to do that is just through these really honest and transparent videos where we can just create a different type of dialogue that I really enjoy, right? I really enjoy these videos. I want to help more and more and more and more and more barbers. And I feel like we're doing something good in this industry. And I'm gonna see it out. I'm gonna see it through. More videos to come.